you probably have heard, on Saturday, there is going to be what's called Tesla takedown protests nationwide, perhaps worldwide, against at Tesla dealerships. People are upset with Elon Musk and Doge and the cuts. And we've seen where some customers' cars have been keyed, dealerships have been shot at, dealerships have been vandalized with swastikas, as have some customers' cars. So what do you say about all this?
Well, look, our friends on their side of the aisle, and this is not, secret. They do this in open in committee hearings and other places. They say, well, Elon Musk is not elect. He's an unelected bureaucrat. If you're an unelected official, how does he get this kind of power? Well, the truth of the matter is, Jack, that he has the president has the right to have advisors. He's got all kinds of advisors, and some of them are elected. I mean, some of them are appointed, some of them aren't. And Elon Musk, by all rights, by anybody's standards, I think people would agree, is a very successful business guy. He knows what to look for. And, Jack, I was in the Texas House for 4 years, very active Republican since Reagan ran for re-election. One of the things Republicans, we always said about the government was you gotta cut out waste, fraud, and abuse, those three things. So here along comes the president, President Trump, great President Trump. Here comes Elon Musk. He's got the richest man in the world, again, by almost everybody's standards, coming in here to look at each individual agency, each individual program, and say, look, we can cut here, we can cut there. We found out working on reconciliation that we had money going from USAID to certain, foreign people to study the habits, for example, transgenderism over in some of these countries. And I know you probably heard about the condoms that were shipped overseas using federal money. Why are we doing this? So Elon Musk is doing his dead level best. He's got his own advisors. They look at these programs, they look at these projects, and they say, okay, the president has the ultimate final word. Trump has the final word. And they say, Mr. President, we can cut here, we can cut there, we can cut there. President's too busy to go into the details that deep. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot on his plate. So he's got Elon Musk to do that. And unfortunately, our friends across the aisle have just, I don't know what to say. They've gone bonkers over the fact that he's helping the president.
Well, what do you make of these attacks at Tesla dealerships? I mean, there was a dealership in Austin that they found multiple incendiary devices at. I mean, this is more than just, these are people who are very upset with Elon Musk and have carried out attacks at his dealerships and on customers' vehicles.
This is the kind of violence and vandalism, I would call it thuggery, that's happening in the United States of America because they don't like the fact that somebody has actually stepped up to the plate and said, remember those three things, we're going to work on eliminating waste, fraud, and abuse. They don't like that. And even in Galveston County, there was an email went around, was it yesterday or today? Be at a certain spot because we're going to go to the Tesla dealership and tell them how we hate what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. Remember, a lot of these people are the same ones, Jack, that didn't like gas vehicles, didn't like fossil fuel vehicles. They wanted electric vehicles because, as Chicken Little used to cry, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. And so they don't like gasoline or fossil fuel vehicles. So they push for EVs. All right, there was federal money that came out for subsidies for EVs. They got their way. And all of a sudden, because the owner of that EV factory and manufacturing company is helping cut waste, fraud, and abuse, they're going to go and attack his places of business, and also burn people's cars that have the right to be in those cars. They have lost their collective mind. It really is sad.